Benim Eden Hazard 20 topta geldi ya. Şeyim yok, fazla zararım benim. Söyledin ya dün. No, I don't want to wear it. I want to shower first. Kadro efsane oldu. Senin mi?
Switch off and bring my phone.
T.
And make sure your tablet's charging as well. Morning when you get up.
T. Give me blue controller please. Evet.
Herkes burada mı?
Buradayız.
Burada.
Ne yapıyorsunuz?
Maç yapıyoruz.
Maç yapıyoruz.
Tamam. Ben o zaman klasman mı kasayım? Tamam. Dur bakalım.
Basma onla. Adamı açtın. Aha yeni geldi sesi lan.
Ya diyorum ki bir dakika ben de sese geleyim diyene kadar amına koydunuz oyuna. Neyse.
Lan oraya
Bak
niye
ya,
atıyorsun?
abi
Ha?
oraya atmıyorum ha. Atilla abi görmüyor, orada adam var.
Düşüyor
Oraya
ya canım.
atamıyorum hiç ya.
Yeni sezon geldiğinde.
Bak sen de mesela Gullit şey yapacaktın.
Yok ben oraya bilerek attım.
Abi o kadar belli
Bak
ediyorsun
çıkamıyor,
ki.
şerefsiz ya.
Yapıştır gelişini.
Vur artık.
Abi yok ya, adamın ayağından top yapışıyor ya.
Ananı sikim sigara düştü.
Hadi be bıraktım be. Aha.
Ne oluyor amına koyayım?
Yok,
ya?
hey, Turgut.
Salak bir
Yapma
oyun.
Ya.
be. Vurmuştum ha.
Ha?
Lanet olası çinkisi.
Şevçenko
Var,
gelecek
var.
de iyi değil diyorlar ona ya. Fazla ama bilmiyorum. İyi mi?
Levent abi yorganın altındaymış.
Hadi ya. Şeye gidiyordu ya. Polis kankasına. Gelmiş mi evine? Niye gelmiyormuş? Oynasanıza.
Gelsin 3-3 yapak.
Gelirse
Senin
Yayını-
ananı sikeyim oraya atıyorum değil mi orası?
yayını izliyorum, bilmiyorum ki.
Hadi vur be. Offside.
Veremedim.
Lan oraya atmadım amına koyayım ya.
Ya ona değil lan. Lan Romario'ya vereydi orada var ya.
İndirdim Iniesta'yla da gelmedi Romario.
Ben ilk oraya attım.
Acele etme la.
Acele ettim lan.
Anam.
Ya
Geç
çok
ya,
acele ediyorsun. Çok acele ediyorsun la.
Neden
Lan
böyle
erken
biliyor musun?
attın.
Marmara'nın yüzünden hep.
Niye ki?
Ha? İşte böyle oyna.
Bana buluyor. Her boku
Hadi
bana
yapıştır
bulur
kale,
zaten.
yapıştır kale.
Hayır. Bu.
Pas
Her
oldu,
suçu-
gördün mü abi?
Her
Bizim
suçu
adamlar-
bana buluyor
Bombası
adam
var
ya.
ya, o yüzden kaleye yapıştır dedi.
Hayır o Filip Lam'dı lan.
Lan mıydı? Nesi değil miydi abi?
Bak bizim
Baksana.
adama bak.
Lan,
Lan,
Amına
doğru
koyacağım
diyor.
şimdi oyununun da.
Bak bizim
Oğlum,
adama bak.
kim? Ya dokundu perişan etti.
Önünden geçiyor adam. Tutacağı topu
Dokunuyor
Golcü
bir
içgüdüsü.
topu da yumuşatıyor adama.
aynen. Sektiriyor resmen.
Amına koydum çocuğu hatayla bir gol attı.
Ya aç artık ortanı
Basmış
ya.
bulundum, iptal de edemedim. Göstereceğim ben sana şimdi.
Geç be.
Ananın ama. Ah!
Hadi Atilla abi.
Dokundu bak, yine dokundu. Gitsene.
Lan nereye attı? Amına koyayım ben bu oyunu ya.
Abi lan tekte veriyorum biliyor musun ben oraya?
Buraya değil de neyse.
Ya yanlışlıkla topa dokundum.
Top nerede?
Lan be.
Ya amına koyacağım seni ya.
Hadi Atilla abi. Hadi Atilla abi. Hadi Atilla abi. Atilla
Al,
abi.
Bu goldü zaten. Bak.
Gol olmuyordu Atilla
Ya,
abi.
tut şunu be oğlum.
Adama çarpmasa sana geliyordu.
Arkadaki boştu.
Arkada
Arkaya attım ben
atamazdı.
zaten.
İkisi boş değildi adam. İzlersin.
Boştu.
İzleyeceğim de.
Arkaya havalandırdım.
Tabii boştu adam arkada.
Önüne geliyorum.
Hayır geç ortaya. Amına koyayım adama çarptı.
Bilmem özel mi
Gel,
yapmışlar?
yanıma
Bir dakika
gel.
Yıldırım.
Korner abi, taş değil.
Aa korner.
Ya
Lan taş
sikeceğim.
sandım
Abi
ben.
bunlara yenilirsek sikerim var ya.
Yemin ederim ben taş sanıyorum ha.
Bok gibi pas veriyor, görüyorsun değil mi?
Hadi vur yapıştır. Yapıştır normal önüne al.
Kafa attı ben ne yapayım? Adını çıkarsan da neyse.
Hadi Cengiz abi.
Sus lan.
Yeniliyoruz ya. Bak bak bak
Ebenin
hareketlere
amına
bak.
at.
O kafayı aldı la. Lan hemen gelişine la.
Abi vuruyorum. Çıkarmıyor ayağında.
Ver. Nereye veriyor la?
Ananın amı ya, bu-
Orta aç. Lanet olsun böyle işe.
Nearly, but not quite. Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at
Kapat
least
önünü
hit the
sen.
target.
Köylü.
Amına
Ne
koyduğum.
yapsın adam, bir şey yapamadı ki orada.
Whatever he had
O
in mind
20
with
tane
that
adam var,
was
amını
what
canını
it is.
sikeyim.
Aha bir de bizden çıkmış.
Davids. Ajax are
Lan
a
Messi'ye
team
kafa attırıyorsun la.
that's low block. They sure defending numbers. Yeah, the
Yuvarlak
whole
tuşa
point is to
körükledim
go back
anasını
front
satayım.
as
Attığı
quickly as
pası.
possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won. Yeah, ball's over the top, long
Yeniliyoruz
done.
şu an.
He's gone for goal.
Aynı maç ama. Bak.
İki topunu.
Ya
Hadi git
siktir
at.
git ya.
At onu be. Kaleci açtı.
Atilla abi çift vuruş yapar.
Ya Atilla abi ya.
Ya yok oğlum kırmızı adam gitmiyor amına koyayım.
Ya neye gitmiyor Atilla abi, gözünü seveyim, gidiyordu adam ya. Bir de gitmiyor diyor ya. Arada arkandaki adamla 50 metre fark vardı ya.
Al dedi Cengiz abi.
Aa yenmişiz la.
Yendiniz. Bizim Samet Akaydın kendi kalesine attı golü.
Oğlum vallahi göte yendik ha.
Bence de.
Sayende ama.
2 gol de bana
Ay,
göte.
oğlum. Ah
Son 2 gol
oğlum.
bana göte.
Niye dönemedin be?
Otomatik mi bırakıyoruz? Şey mi yapıyoruz?
Ananı bacını be.
İç sağ yaptım
Kamerayla
ben.
devam ediyorsun.
Liderliği alacağım mı alayım mı?
Devam et sen devam et.
Oğlum.
Biz neyiz iç saha mı?
İç sağ.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal. He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea.
Sen ayağı
Shame he just couldn't finish it off.
bastım ben. Gelene kadar çiş yap geliyorum.
Nereye benim memlekete?
Just make this.
Nereden nereye gidiyorsun?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Seedorf. Can he get it through?
Hadi ya.
Martinez.
Git bakalım, gez gel.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different
Sen ne dedin bak? Köyceğiz'den miydin sen?
up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bu ses nereden geliyor?
Just a bit on the firm side.
Bilmiyorum.
Hmm.
Referee's awarded a free kick.
Kimi izliyorsun sen? Ha o çocuk değil mi? Öbür ne o? Ha.
Not much doubt about
Ha,
these
Aydın'dan
two
tam almışsın motorla
Well,
gidilir
it's
mi
quite
ya?
simple. They have the best man for
Enes'i
the job.
gördüm ben ya bugün.
Oh, the ball's went
Yapma
loose.
be oğlum be. Ha?
David.
Ulan be.
Francisco Conceição steps in, and that's the end of that.
İyi bakalım.
Thunderbolt
Gel.
sen niye
Dikkat
çalışıyorsun lan
edin.
hiç?
Ha?
İş yok mu?
Kim ben mi?
Thunderbolt'a diyor.
That pass is
Ha sen iş yerinde mi?
Ana.
well, there is a
Ha
look.
ben de diyorum ne iş amına.
Piercing stare.
Ha
just
dün
didn't
diyordun
get
değil mi
enough
sen?
on the pass, Peter, did he? Del Piero.
Amına. Hala kapatmamışlar mı la onlar yayını?
Yeah,
Kim
they were
yayını ya?
looking for a counter attack.
Şey gel be.
Tar.
PES başkanı var.
Kim?
PES başkanı, PES başkanı.
Intricate passing
YouTuber'lar.
to progress the ball.
Ederson ne hata yaptı ama son dakikada.
Azar. He can run
Geç
on
oğlum
time.
bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Found the way through. Now
Hadi ya. Allah'ına kurban senin be. Abi. Ha. Şey mi PES başkanı mı?
executed with deadly
O almaz. Bu biraz gariban gibi la. Yıldırım.
walking into a sucker punch. And they're
PES başkanı.
And yes, it's him again.
Yani şey şey değil yani diyorum hani öyle
Been waiting for.
Zengin YouTuber değil ha.
zengin değil biraz gariban.
What he's paid to do.
Aynen.
Nasıl kazanmıyor ya? Niye abi? Nasıl kazanmıyor?
Ya açma ama. Ha.
Tamam da her yerde vergi veriyor.
Her yerde veriyorsun canım vergiyi de.
They find them
O açmıyordu. Bir hatırladım ben söylüyordu.
Biz hazırız.
for them more or less ideal.
Kaç tane abonesi var onun?
Abi Tedesco'nun suçu değil ki şey Koray o.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by.
Kaç tane abonesi var onun?
Can maintain this level.
Olamazlar. Aptal la onlar.
Are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1
Ama Türkiye'de PES oynayanlar izleniyor ya.
second half.
İzlenmem abi. Çok izleyen oluyor ya. Görmüyor musun şeyi? 300
Bir de
kişi
PES.
izliyor şeyi PES başkanı. Şey PES başkanı diyorum. PES Çakır'ı. Adam
All the way through to the keeper.
PES evet şey olarak bir de az ödüyorlar. Az ödüyorlar az.
It's Anthony.
Mesela Avrupa'da 10 dolar ödüyorlarsa onlara 7 dolar ödüyorlar. Anladınız mı? Şey mesela lafın gelişi.
Passes intercepted.
Şey gelmiş Yıldırım istiyorsan 3 yaparız ha.
Of amına koyayım ne vurdu ya.
Bırakın.
A finish of
Mırmı var işte.
Ben klasmandayım bitsin yaparım ben.
incredible.
Ya amına koyacağım ya.
Peter, talk about strength.
Benim klasman.
Wonderful.
Biz şu maç daha yeni başlıyor. Biz
Ya ayağına ver Allah aşkına ayağına ver ya. Ayağına ver amına koyayım.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
Biz bu maçı kazanırsak da gözetmesini oynarım ama.
Quite a game. Snyder! And he was there to get a
Selamünaleyküm.
Aleykümselam.
actually didn't
Aleyküm
do an
selam.
awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bak atılabildim.
Have their third corner.
Ses verdi konuşmadın lan.
Şey mutfağa gitmiştim.
Besiktas have the chance to go the other way.
ya ona atmıyorum ben ya. Niye ona gidiyor amına koyayım oyun?
Çok uzun be.
Ya abi ben anlamıyorum. Çok basit, çok klas oynuyorum orada.
Aynen. Tak
The idea was a
onu
good one.
Bak
Şeye
yine onu
gidiyor.
atmadım ha.
Not quite so.
sağ öne
Suarez'e
atıyor adam.
attım ha.
Really annoyed with that, you know. and
Hadi be.
every right to be.
Olmaz bu.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Aha.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that's a throw-in.
Messi'ye kafa vurduracağız.
Senin ananı.
La.
Vuruyordun az kalsın.
Evet.
Aha.
Kafaya bak.
O ne
Allah
la?
belanı. Sen de Atilla abi kaybetme.
Bendeymiş. Sonradan fark ettim.
Ya nasıl
Ya
açıyoruz
bu
topları
paslar
ya?
niye böyle atıyor bu? Amına koduğum.
Senin o
Geçemedim
pas
de.
şiddeti ayarını mı değiştirdin? Bir şey mi yaptın?
Yo, her zaman gibi.
Allah Allah.
Yok, geçmez. Bunu yanlış oynadık.
Van Basten.
Baksana Thunderbolt gibi oynuyor bunlar ya. Şey yapıyorlar.
Lan be,
Yüreğine
gel.
top şişiriyorlar.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Levent abiyle
It's
boşandınız
beautiful
dün
poise.
Yıldırım
I
abi.
mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella. Besiktas with the lead. It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Ya ananın amına ak ya. Ulan
Yandakine.
o da oraya oynuyor mu oraya?
Tamam anladım işte ben de oyuna diyorum ya.
Ya siktir git, bacağın arasından geçme amına koyayım.
Yapıştır kale.
Nereye?
Ya abi bırakmıyor ki.
Bak ya Cengiz
Ya
abi.
abi. Vallahi anlamadım ben bu işi ya. Çarpıyla oynayayım bari, ne yapayım?
No foul, says the referee. Rijkaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Bu abi kafaya çık Puyol.
Hadi be.
Thiago. And this is
Gelişine basacaktın ona da koş gitmedi ona.
can breathe again. Just. Oh, that's
Bu ne
great
ya?
Al.
defended,
Gol
though.
olur.
It looked destined for a goal.
İşte bunu diyorum, bu da böyle geri dönüyor amına koyayım, kontra
Options
yiyor.
available on the bench if they want to go that way. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's a pretty loose pass.
Lan Messi'ye kafa atma.
Abi
attırma.
içeri atıyorum içeri.
Looking for options for movement.
Bak görüyor musun? İçeri orta.
Timber.
Hadi Atilla abi.
It's nice and quick.
Lan
He's
Atilla
found
abi.
space here.
Hadi
Abi
Atilla abi.
bu adam bizim topu
Allah
almıyor
cezanı
lan.
vermesin Atilla abi.
It is a
Ne yapayım oğlum daha?
Al onu.
Almadı.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Kaptırma Atilla abi. Bana da öyle
Ya.
paslar. Bak belliydi ya.
Touch on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Amına koyacağım ya.
Amına koydum onu ha.
Ver kırmızıyı hoca.
Yapma.
Anasını
kırmızı
sikeyim
yok.
be. Lan kaymadım aslında, biliyor musun?
Bu hem de şeyin Cuba'nın Romario'su.
And here's Anthony.
Bir dakika.
Ha bu maçta gitti.
Sharp little ball
He.
here. Schneider unable to make
Ya
it
zaten
happen
amına
for all
koydum
his good
bir kadro
intentions.
vermiş.
Cezalandırıyor
Kaça?
zaten hemen.
This is a promising build-up.
Nerede bunlar bizi yenemez.
Sen böyle dedin ya kesin yenerler Atilla abi.
And that
O yüzden
interception was most necessary. That's great positioning.
Ya bu çikse bir lanet olsun ya.
Dur bakayım ne yapalım.
7 adamı bizim ya.
Calls for moral irritation. Stam. Rijkaard.
Öyle oynayacaklar. Ne yapayım?
Timber. Over to the right flank.
Oynarız be emmi be ne olsun be.
Timber.
Dayı nereye gitti dayı?
The defence. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Anthony.
Sanki orayı beceriyor da o da gitmişemiyor.
I think we're just about done here.
Kimin kulaklığı haşır uşu ediyor yine? Mehmet abi.
Benim.
Benim değil abi benim değil ya.
Benim,
Hemen
benim
Mehmet
ya.
Erdoğan ya.
Besiktas.
Allah Allah.
Yavrum
Bir adamın-
mandal takıyorsun ya, o yüzden diyorum da.
Bir adamın adı çıkmıyor ya.
Vallahi ya.
Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Köylü Eray.
Knocks it into
Allah
space.
billah.
He won't be happy with that one.
Görüyor musun abi bak Messi ile ben de çıkıyorum kafa topuna.
Ama vuramadı işte.
Great vision.
Basma.
Hadi ya Atilla abi. Hadi Atilla abi ya. Of.
They've been looking for.
Madem öyle vur anasını satayım bomboş şut dene madem ya.
Deneyeceğim.
Lan çok erken verdin kanki.
Aha. Aha.
Aa! La kareye bastıydım önceden.
Ya öf.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Al hadi.
His leave here, having got it.
Al.
And that's that.
Bir bok yapmıyor ki bu.
So the winners bullish.
Bak
Bu ne
bak
la?
bak. Bu da topa bakıyor amına koydum.
Remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Ya abi bu pasları niye bu kadar sert veriyor bu a? Bak ya o da
Alsana
nereye
ya.
gidiyor ananı avradını
Topu almıyor ya. La
Ya
yine
abi
adam
sen
Messi'ye.
niye ya sen yanlış kaçırdın adamı kanki.
Messi'ye vereceksin yine orada. Yavaş X'le ver adama.
Ben erken oynadım.
Allah Allah.
Yapıştır
Çarşıda
kale.
pazarda
Vur kale.
bulamazsın.
Vur kaleye vur Atilla abi
Geçemedim.
ya.
Oradan vuramam.
Ya
Kaleci
Atilla
kurtarır.
abi kurban olduğum geçtin. Sonrasında çift vuruş yaptın.
Geçtiğini geçemedin diyor.
Geçeceğini fark etmedim. Yani tahmin etmedim. Önce çift vuruş yapmıştım
Atilla
aslında.
abi hepimiz gördük Atilla abi.
Önce çift vuruşa
gördük.
basmıştım. Tamam hepimiz gördü de. Önce
Ağzını
çift vuruşa
sigarayla hareket
basmıştım.
yapıyor.
Önce çift vuruşa basmıştım. Adam geçince onu yaptı.
Ya
Onu
yedin
demeye
golü
çalışıyorum.
ya.
Bir şey olmaz ya. Bunlar bizi yenemez zaten. Ben çift vuruş yaptım. Bu topu çekti ya.
Oha.
Ne oldu oğlum ya? Öldürmedik.
Sikseydin.
Hadi be.
Ya ona değil o kahpe çocuğu.
Sağda 3 kişi var. Ama sola attım. Yine sağda 3 kişi var.
Hay ananı sik. Bak.
Yürü be ak be oğlum be ak oraya.
Ak git oğlum.
Bak kaleciye bastırsanız gol atmıştınız ha.
Hiçbir şey yapamazlar.
Ya amına koyayım şu yani ben ne yapabilirim senin için amına koyayım ya. Öf. Darlandım. Sakın. Aa bomba vurabilirsin ha.
Ya sikeyim bunun ayağına ben de ya bombasını sikeyim. Orta atacaktım arkaya.
Aha Messi kafa vurdu. Yapma. Amına koyayım.
Ha, gelmez.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Bunları sikerler seni.
Koke.
Bak
İçeri.
duruyor.
Now,
Çok güzel.
Alvarez.
Bu.
Threads one in. It's a promising position.
Heh.
Cross to the back post. Raul.
At.
Vur!
Dire.
Llorente. Lenormand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Griezmann. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies.
Bütün
Ulan
adamsın
be.
ya.
And it's Koke.
Hadi atak artık ya.
Nicely spread.
Dur lan.
Lovely bit of skill.
Uçuyor ya amına kodum takımı.
There's a probing ball.
Amına.
Hold did just about enough
Bu
to
da Messi olacak.
Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Hadi be.
Geçmekte.
Well timed, excellent interception. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. So Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Cruyff.
Ben saçmaladım ya.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Yok be
Yapma
abi çok
be.
erken. Çok erken verdin kanki.
Great vision.
Aa ona değil lan.
Bak
düz
onu da
önünde.
attığına bak ya.
This is roll.
Öndeki adam bomboştu. dümdüz.
Bomboş şutunu çek. Aç orta aç orta.
Yedi.
Aha.
Allah kahretmesin ya.
Precise. The finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's
Ya
very
abi.
impressive.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Bak bak bak bak.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Nereye ya? Şşş.
Once more, he proves rigid and robust. That's a good ball out wide.
Ya tek de ver şunu amına kodum topunu ya.
Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot. He's got a goal.
Ha sen gideceğin.
İkimizin
Pas
önünden
amına.
geçiyor.
He? Hiçbir şey yapamıyorsun.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate.
Ya
Yok
abi nasıl
abi,
bir
ne
top
yaptıysa
kontrolü,
olmadı.
nasıl bir pas ya.
Unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Bak nereye gidiyor ma...
Are doing very
Abuk ya.
nicely, thank you.
Gol atamadık.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during
Ulan.
this spell. One that they
Aa biliyorum ne yapacağını. Bak
Now here's a good
Aha,
bak.
yedik.
Yedirecek ya yedirecek. Yedirecek abi.
He's enjoyed that. He
Niye atamayak ya?
Ulan
Attık işte.
ya baskı dayanamadılar.
Ne bastı daha?
defending there.
Boğduk la boğduk.
Adama bak, pasa bak. Pasa bak.
Hmm.
Ben çıkıyorum, biri benim yerime geçsin.
Ben dedim. Yenemezler bunlar bizi.
Yok biz yenemez. Dün Levent abiyle şey gibi oldu.
Nereye çıkın? 3-3 yapacaktık işte.
Yok ben çıkıyorum, yatacağım abi.
İşte yönelmesi yaşadık ya.
2-0 the score.
Bu kadar yeter bana.
Ya.
Tries to play it through.
Çok kötü oynuyorsun.
And this is
Eğer
Ya
baktın
kötü oynamıyorsun da.
ütülecek.
Bellingham.
Çok kötü oynuyoruz, fark açılacak çok. Böyle Cengiz abi çıkalım biz.
Çık kaçalım mı diyorsun?
Stands on it.
Güzel şutları var.
No
Hadi iyi geceler.
there's no way
İyi
through.
geceler.
İyi geceler.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Gel Mırmır.
Perez.
Ben öndeyim. Yıldırım girek olsun. Geliriz ya.
Yıldırım'ın interneti kötüymüş.
Nasıl kötümüş?
Telefondan bağlanıyor.
Gelirim dedi.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very
Bir bitsin de. Ama davet ettim adama. Gerçi yeniyorum adamı da. Dur. Yıldırım orada mı la?
Paketi ben de açmayı düşünmüyorum.
Tamam girek olsun.
Ama Romario gerçekten çok
Abi sen internetin var dedin.
Gel,
Sen
Allah
kötü
Allah,
dedin
ne
ya.
alakası var? Sen demedin mi internet kötü benim diye telefondan bağlanıyor.
muhtemelen vurduğu gol olacaktır. Ben
Tamam işte girek olsun 2-2 oynar sırana ya.
İbrahimovic'den dolayı neredeyse her pozisyona soktuğumda gol oluyor.
Ben size sigaraya mı gitti dedim yine.
Öyle söyleyeyim.
Ha.
Geldim ben geldim. Sorun değil.
Gelmiş,
Hadi,
davet ettin
yine
adamı.
Kim geliyorsa gelsin. de.
Girenler olacaktır illaki.
sixth sense. Griezmann.
Senin için mi diyorsun Koray? Kimin için diyorsun? Ben daha çok var çıkmama.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, terrible mistake. Cross. Bellingham. Hansko gets across to intercept that.
Ne oldu?
İyi,
Hafif
çıktın mı
falan
ki sen?
şeyde avuç yüzü kapalı.
Böyle vuruyorum ya. Kocaman şey yap. Ha, tamam. Vur gitsin. Bir çiş yapayım geleyim ben o arada başlayana kadar. Ya, liderliği alsana kocaman. Geliyorum ben.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7 será reemplazado por
This is going once more.
el 22.
Llorente has it out wide and in space. There's the crossfield ball. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. Take back. Llorente got a long way forward to join the attack. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! Superb from Van Bronckhorst. He's got himself an absolute peach. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters.
Was there ever any doubt? Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Drive! It's a loose ball. Tries one from range. And he should have made it four.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through there. Guti.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Alvarez. And that's a throw-in. Now that looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space. Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Griezmann. 60 minutes played. And no, that was never going to make it. Aims beyond the defence. Shoots! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Geliyor.
Yıldırım sesi geliyor.
Geldim ben, tam da başlıyor ya. Nerede, orada mısın? Nerede yok
Geldim.
galiba. Oğlum senin bu Luis Suarez'in iyi la. Yıkamıyorlar ha.
İyi sıyrıldı orada.
Hı, yıkamadılar. Kolum 2 defa titredi ama sen basmadıysan şey bastı. Nereye la?
Senin içeri atıyorum abi ya. Bak ya. Kova bırakma Tila bunu.
Yok bırakmadım da. Geçti yine de.
Ay. O nasıl bir şeydi lan, bombaydı?
Ortaya.
Messi değil miydi o?
Allah'ım yarabbim.
Geç kalıyorum ya.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy.
Uykum geldi,
This
reflekslerim
certainly
yavaşladı.
matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is
Seves.
absolutely up for it. We are just getting started.
Cengiz abi konuş la. Uykum geliyor bak.
Blah blah blah.
Genuine legend of the Italian game.
Yeah, the Del Piero zone was named after his trademark move of
Gider
drifting
o.
out wide before easing inside to aim at the far post, and he can play in any advanced position.
Knocks it out wide. Ball swung in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one.
Bırak koş be abi. Yorulma.
They want to counter,
Ne koşacağım ya?
more speed.
Pesimist fatalist.
Goes for a shot! Ronaldinho. Zico.
Lan aldım sandım amına koyayım.
Hey.
Turan. And it's Seedorf.
Faul. Oha amına koyayım, kollu titredi. Vermedi bir şey la.
Make sure that's not getting through. Has a look and plays it forward. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's taking on the lot of them. Good ball,
Yine geç
good
kaldım.
take.
Ya ona değildi ya. Bu tarafa oynasan daha iyiydi.
Best. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely aimed pass. Hops him off it and wins back the ball.
Yedik.
Takes on his marker. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Pull it.
Yapışır kaleye be.
Ya sana verem dedim.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. That's a sharp pass. And this is Hazard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Goal! Besiktas!
Nasıl kafa vurdu gördün mü?
And a trademark move ends with the
Kafam vurdu la, götüyle vurdu o.
Kafa vurdu mu top kafasına mı çarptı?
Beyler benim bu son maç olsun ya.
Ben de giderim koda. Erhan'cım bekliyor beni.
Saat kaç olmuş? 1:30 ha.
Oh, he's all alone. There's the shot. And yes, it's there.
Gözüm kapanıyor.
In a trice, and they are soaring. That really is
Hadi
quite
Atilla abi atalım bir gol ya.
All his own doing. I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him
60'tan sonra düşünürüz ya.
and he came up trumps.
Nasıl istediğiniz zaman atıyorsun.
Are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell. One that they hope will
Çok
continue.
iyiydi be.
Ya
Ya siktir git
acele
ya.
ediyorsun
Abi
ondan
gelişini
ha.
atıyorum ya. Gelişini atıyorum ya. Topu kontrol ettiği zaman da bu sefer adamlar yaklaşıyor ya.
Cafu has it out wide and in space. Shot!
Gelişine direkt önüne bırakması lazım ya.
And they're quick to get it back.
Oraya
Very
atma,
nicely
acele
done.
etme.
Messi! Quality ball. Zico. Cafu.
Kaptırırsın.
Faal. Faaldi ya.
And it's Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Diye vuruyor. Gol istiyor. Gol benim. Bak yine faal.
He's only too happy
Hadi
to
Atilla abi
take
at
that.
onu. Ananı s**eyim ya.
Kol titriyor. Her kol titrediğinde faal.
Öyle,
Öyle bir şey yok.
olmuyor mu?
Öyle bir şey yok. Ya.
Haber veriyor bana faal yaptığını.
Faul yaptığını değil. Hani
O da
ikili
şaka
mücadele,
ya.
omuz omuza mücadele girdiğini haber veriyor.
Öyle mi?
Tabii canım. Yani her seferinde demiyor.
There's some great running on show here,
Kaptırırsan
but
yeriz
ultimately
ha.
there was no way through.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Yanlış yere attım.
Oh, this is a great position. Cannavaro makes the interception.
Ya hoca buna faul çal yani hani anladın mı?
Flank.
Rastgele kaydım önüne.
Oh, that's nice.
Vereceksin orada kaçacaksın bir daha.
Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party
60 oldu.
Sen şeye çok takılmışsın lan Yıldırım.
Atalım
Kafa
artık.
golüne. Havadan sürekli yani böyle sadece lan şimdi değil lan şimdi değil. Genel itibariyle konuşuyorum.
Cafu.
Ha işte çok alışmışsın ona diyorum işte kanki.
Vay.
Gets across to intercept that.
60 oldu.
Owen. That's it, 45
Atalım.
minutes up. Well, the opinion
Ya
is
oraya
it's
düzgün
first
at. Ha?
Abi
Bir
gelmiyor
bak
ben.
etrafına bak.
With the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with
Acele
half
etme.
of football
Ha?
still to play.
Ha? İşte bu.
Besiktas firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Ne yapıyorsun la? Hakikaten ilginçsin ha.
Yapıştır ya.
Yapıştırdım da. Bekle git. Şimdi.
Asiktir be.
We're on the move again. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Lan önünde bir de adam ha.
Nesta. Could move up a gear here. Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Great
Yapacak
ball.
bir şey yok.
Çekil.
And a chance.
Ya Allah.
Utopia. And they
Aşağı. Evet. Ha oraya değildi. Neyse ben attım. Evet. Ulan be.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's Zico! It goes to show he is human after all.
Barcelona
Gol.
certainly looks sharp.
Yavaş amına
They're
koyayım.
very
Nasıl
well
gol?
drilled in this
Sağ ayağıyla
part of
atmış.
counter
Ben de
attack.
şey sandım.
Ya!
It's a pretty loose pass.
Lan nereye döndü?
This is Owen, and he's got away from him.
Ya ebenin amı amına kodum ya.
Doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have
Ha.
happened otherwise.
Ulan sana
Appreciate
çarptı
the
Atilla abi.
fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now it's Pele.
Orospu çocuğu.
Again, there's no way through. Cannavaro cuts out the pass.
Gördüm ya.
Ya
Ronaldinho. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed.
İyiyiz
easily.
kocaman iyiyiz de
You can run onto that.
çıkmadı
Cengiz
ya.
abi bir şey söyleyeyim mi?
Spin
Çok
through
kötü.
the gears here.
İyiyiz. Amına koyayım. İşte ikimiz de aynı şeyi düşününce kötü oluyor.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the
Ha,
contest.
Git. Git lan git. Allah'ın yok mu?
And here's Ronaldinho.
Lan ne yapıyorsun?
Showed plenty of
abi
zest in
pas
getting to the
atıyorum
ball,
ya.
but
Hızlı
couldn't
atıyorum.
quite sort it out.
Lan aynı adam oynasana.
And that's been
Aynı
intercepted.
adam oyna.
Şimdi abi.
So good for
Ay.
Barcelona are looking to play on the
Kaleye
Ya
vuracak.
adam geldi ya.
I think it's pretty clear
Ya o
they've changed
anladı.
their shape,
Gel.
certainly when
Ha,
O
bak yine
anladı. O onu tuttuğunu oraya tuttu. Hiç önümü boşalttı benim.
counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, no distance.
Kaleciyi aldın değil mi?
alsam da
Ya alacak tabii
kurtaramazdı
ki.
ki.
Cross flung in. He leaps for it.
Kurtaramaz ki. Orada da dursam o şuta nasıl kurtarım amına koyayım. Çatal attı.
Direğe çarpıp girdi amına koyayım.
Messi.
Amına
Bunu
koyayım.
nasıl kurtaracak amına koyayım? Uç bir bile zaten baksana.
That is good pressure. Just hounded him off it.
Senin yüzünden yenildik Emerdo.
Niye?
Best.
Ha
Şimdi
şu
öyle
son
geldi.
şeyi diyorsun.
Tidy in possession here. He's
Ya
a
orada arkadaki
sharp
adamı
ball here.
tuttu.
Roberto Carlos. Nesta wins the duel this time. That pass isn't the best. The ball is
Kırmızı.
loose and the chase is on.
Hayda.
Pass.
Oyun bitti zaten ya.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end
Amına
Hadi
koyayım.
be.
Bunu sağ ayağıyla vuruyor. Sol ayağıyla vuracağına.
Owen is sporting a
İyi geceler herkese.
after that.
İyi geceler.
Through the pass
İyi
with
geceler.
an intelligent run, but the
Bir maç
pass
daha
was
yapaydık.
lackluster.
Nereye gidiyorsunuz? He
İyi
diyor adam bak.
Owen.
İyi at.
It's a decent ball.
Bu sefer yeneriz ama.
Benim çok uykum ya lan. Mırmır buradaysa mırmır gelsin yani.
Ben de klasman kasacağım ya. Gidiyorum dediniz hepiniz gaz canım. Bir tane daha atın da öyle gidin bari.
Tamam hadi oynayalım hadi.
And it's Azar.
2 farkla yenersek biz yenmiş sayarım ama.
Aa,
Ronaldinho. Nesta goes
Lan ya,
Atilla abi al liderliği.
Yok abi.
bu
yok,
Merda
sen
ne
iyi,
kadar
iyi.
çok seviyor la.
super fine.
Sen şu pasları zamanda atsan bir de acele etmeysen. Biz çok adam attık.
Karar ver zamanında mı atayım acele mi? İkisini aynı anda
Zamanında
yapamam.
atacaksın işte.
Al şu liderliği.
Yeri geldiği zaman zamanda, yeri geldiği zaman acele etmeyeceksin.
Squeezing the play.
Adam üstüne basıyor hemen ver.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Adam üstüne basmıyor acele ediyor.
Bana verdi zaten. Bastım ben öyle.
Mırmır.
Ronaldinho.
Sen benim demek istediğimi anladın zaten de.
Ağladım. Mırmır.
I think that's a corner.
Efendim.
Are you gay?
Yes, you are gay. Görüşeceğiz, öpüyorum. Have a nice time.
That's a simple one for the keeper. The Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. No, that was never going to make it. He's done very well to take that back. Messi. He was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Threads one in. footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered.
Sana bak. Burada rahat edemem. Senden hemen buradan toz olmanı istiyorum, tamam mı? Eğer bu etlere dokunacak olursan gelip seni iki gözünün arasından vururum, bilmiş ol. Anne? Bu çocuk ne demiştin? Ne dediğimi unuttum ama size göz kulak olur. Russell gibi bir yerden gelmiş olmalı. Kapının önünde kötü dokunmamış gibi. Bunu yapmayacak kadar akıllı.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Searching for the one that
Colours
does it
vivid
all,
and
new
vibrant,
Olay
songs
Super Premium
loud and
SPF.
proud. The tone to this game is well and truly set. So things are underway.
Lionel Messi, Peter. Now, there's a player who could make more...
Calafiori just loves to go forward whenever he can. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Hazard.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. In comes the corner. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Besiktas have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. And he's in on goal! Tried the volley, but no.
I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And Here's Batistuta. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Hullet. Hazard. And it's Gerrard. Oh, that is... And Hullet! Goal! Barcelona! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And here's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Driven in. They get a throw in. And this is Gerrard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's one-on-one, surely!
Oh, good claim by the keeper. Oh, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Pickford did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Batistuta. He's had it taken off him. Somewhat off target. Now it's Hullet. Hullet showed plenty of... Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he plays one through. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Calafiori thinks about the shot.
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
The less said about that pass, the better. Gerrard. Ribery over to the right flank. Hazard. Calafiori. Hazard is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
Besiktas truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Ribery. And that has put paid to that. Odo. Rodri, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Not the most accurate pass. Pickford punts it upfield. And here's Batistuta. Ribery could move up a gear here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Owen. He's a sharp little ball here. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's Hullet. Stood up well to him there. Rodri. Odo. Nicely intercepted. That marks a high-octane end to the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Besiktas come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline. He's having a goal! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Calafiori. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Howson calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. Araujo cuts out the pass. This is a promising build-up. Neatly clipped into space. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's Owen. He is through here. Picked up Seagull. It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's only too happy to take that back. Now there's a probing ball. Rodri. That pass isn't the best. That's been cut out, well played. And he's running through. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Bir dakika bayan kolistika bu işte yardım lazım. Evet efendim. Elizabeth arkadaşımla git. Ama büyük şutlu turlarından seç.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
El dorsal 4. Odo. El dorsal 7.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of lack of effort in giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cafu. And it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity. Oh no, what has happened here? Ribery. Now it's Hazard. Calafiori gets over and intercepts. And here's Messi. That has not gone well. Fermin. And here's Neymar. And this is Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Batistuta. He's having a shot! And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nesta gets a foot in here. Cafu. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Yaya Toure. Still no way through. The defender here is resolute. Tries to pass it through. Howson. Yaya Toure. Cafu. Messi. Tar. That looks a decent ball. And it's Owen. He's found a way through. He's dealt with that really well. And that was very necessary. And that's gone loose.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's heaved it away. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Messi. Cafu. And it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Cafu has the space to scheme. Muscular approach does pay off here. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. That's good running with the ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Neymar. This is Batistuta. Plays the ball back. Yaya Toure. Now it's Messi. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. Besiktas were a team not short on effort. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Peter, there's a fantastic little operator out there who's agile, clever and fairly deadly in front of goal.
Goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Nicely aimed pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Del Piero. He has found the way through. Chiellini proves too strong. Roberto Carlos. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Saviola. And it's Lopez. Roberto Carlos. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's a key interception. And He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
Oh, great leap! Goal! Besiktas! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through. Neymar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Besiktas are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Terrific effort! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Besiktas find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking for options for movement. Del Piero. Besiktas have hit a quick-fire double here. Fermin. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Neymar. Zanetti demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he's got his cross in. Owen. That is ended up in no man's land. Jordan Henderson. Raul. And it's Xavi Alonso. Raul. No, that's been intercepted. Thiago. The message is clear. None shall pass. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Neymar. Alonso. Now there's a fine ball. Tar somewhat off target. And it's Lopez. And this is Neymar. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, that's well spotted. Jordan Henderson. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. So much time. A decent chance! Oh, the ball's... Roll! Oh, no. A quite unbelievable miss.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Jordan Henderson. And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's nice. And Fermin. He's in a great position here. Now, can he find a finish? Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Azar, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it across.
Has been indicated.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that should get the job done. Gets a good foot in there. Roberto Carlos making good progress. That is a great pick out. Nesta. And for the first half, that is that. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
It's Thiago! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Thiago probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Femi. And this is Neymar. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Alonso. That is good alertness. And this is Owen. Oh, no joy this time. Jordan Henderson. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Raul. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And this is Del Piero. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Xavi Alonso. Ferdinand makes the interception. Colorado Springs couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Jordan Henderson. Raul gets into a good position. And this is Saviola. This game already looks like a fait accompli. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Colorado Springs appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, and the shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Besiktas really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Played into the box. He's trying his best. Oh, header! It's a goal! They are playing them off the park. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And the shot! Well taken goal. Roberto Carlos. Neymar.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero! Oh, what has happened here? Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Great chance! Corner number 4 coming up here. Thuram can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's only too happy to take... He's going for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
O'Shea. But it's Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. 75 minutes played. Del Piero. It's run loose here. And this is Owen. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero! Raul. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Foot in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Saviola. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's a pretty loose pass. Aims beyond the defence. Xavi Alonso. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Saviola. Now it's Lopez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shot's on here. Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Now it's Lopez. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that is a nice touch. That's the keeper's ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Thiago. Henderson gets across to intercept that. Xavi Alonso. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jordan Henderson. Raul. Not the most accurate pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Besiktas, just a thrill to witness here. Quick. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Olise. And it's played in. He's rising! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Tevez. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Tevez. Bellingham, spread it left. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Olise. Not where it came from. No way through. And the finish! He's going for goal! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Rijkaard just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Oh, he's been chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Threads one in. Besiktas so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. This looks promising. Bellingham gets over and intercepts. Now it's Del Piero. Al-Ali are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Rijkaard. And here's Tevez. It's a promising position. Olise's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tevez. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. He's a sharp little ball here. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Rijkaard. Olise has it in a wide position. Al-Ali claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's in a great position here. And Tevez! Absolutely brilliant! Carlos Tevez shivers! About as smooth as it gets! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Al-Ali have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rijkaard. Tevez. And it's Bellingham. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Rijkaard. He's having a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And he header! No, just not quite. He's Steps in, and that's the end of that. Good played through for the wide man. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Aimed beyond the defence. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. That has been cut short. Not the most accurate pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Rijkaard. Olise in acres of space out wide. Well, that pass isn't the best. Alarm has been indicated. That pass has been well intercepted. Owen knocks it into space. Azar! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Cucurella. Can he get on the end of this? Kvaratskhelia has the space to scheme. Olise, and he shoots! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Besiktas go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Besiktas really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rijkaard tries to pass it through. And a chance! And a neat finish! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. Thiago, that's an imaginative pass.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And that's a good ball. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
And this is Owen. That has not gone well. Bellingham. That has been slung wide. No, again there's no way through. Chooses to go crossfield. Olise. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Olise. Coming on to replace him is...
And that's another throw.
Number 20, Danny Olmo.
Chooses to go crossfield. Looking for the run. Kvaratskhelia finding himself in space. That is ended up in no man's land. Del Piero currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test him.
He's had a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Besiktas are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Nice interception, well timed. Kvaratskhelia. Here's a chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Just about up to 75 minutes. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Kvaratskhelia! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Kvaratskhelia. Number 32, Tevez. Coming on the field, number 8.
They're back on the ball again.
Number 21, Griezmann.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nicely spread. Dani Olmo providing an outlet on that flank. That's good defending. Defending in numbers. So their fourth quarter of the game. Backward it goes. Big chance! And how did he not put that away?
Rijkaard really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Griezmann. Space for him to turn and look. Hoisted it, and the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. It's a good-looking delivery.
Al-Ali really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Al-Ali have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's found a way past. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. And it's Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looks across and plays it in. Distributed tidily. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played out to the left flank. Looking to play him in. And that is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Zanetti, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team, and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Now that looks a decent ball. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. And here's Cruyff. Del Piero. That has not gone well. Rijkaard. This looks promising. Messi. Now it's Guti. Great chance! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Owen, and this is Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. And Cruyff! So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nedved demonstrating his defensive quality there. Looking for the run. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Messi. Great vision. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Konate. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that's been won straight back. Can he get it through? And this is Owen. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Besiktas, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Nedved.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Knocks it into space. Looking to play him in. And that is well cleared. Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Maicon. And that's... Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
First breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's the keeper's ball. Maicon can see things others simply cannot. Maicon is wide and looking to get onto this. Good read, needed to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, well measured. And he's picked it up out wide. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Cruyff. Thuram goes direct. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that was vital. Owen looking understandably energised after his goal. Always onto this. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's fallen kindly here. And he's stuck it away. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's picked out the run. Joe! It's a loose, and again! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. There first. He's in a great position here. Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Hazard with the delivery. Konate gets it away. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Hazard. And that's gone loose.
Oh, great feat, that.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running. Now it's Messi. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Messi. It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Alonso, it's a searching pass. Now the delivery. Oh, good effort. And he's done it.
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Satis takes a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And he's managed to get free. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is a crunching tackle. And he cuts out the supply. Konate. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely weighted ball. Messi's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. That's a delicate pass, and he was alert to it. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. It's come to nothing.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that.
And a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Besiktas are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution from Besiktas. Number 8.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Quite a game this, all square again. Chance for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Paris Saint-Germain leading now.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He has found the way through. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to belt it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's well spotted. That pass has been well intercepted. Played out to the left flank.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Threads one in. And it's Count. Always onto this. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he was quick to react.
Paris Saint-Germain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's had it taken off him. And this is Ronaldinho. Pull it. Now it's Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. And he's quick to get rid. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Counts in acres of space out wide. Chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Ronaldinho is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Besiktas can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Well, there is the steely focus of the man many would readily vote as the world's greatest. It was January 2018 that Virgil van Dijk first wore the famous... It's rising! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good ball, good take. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clear.
Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish of true class! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So smooth. And marvellous goal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Besiktas with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Del Piero. Great ball if he can get there. Thuram calmly anticipates. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Del Piero, not the most accurate pass. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pelé.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Kante. Foot in. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Davids. Now it's Hazard. And this is Hazard. Oh, just a keeper now. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Besiktas are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Arsenal have a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
It's an Arsenal free kick. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Tele! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get onto this? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Out of play for a goal kick. And here's Mbappe. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, no joy this time. That has not gone well. Has a look and plays it forward. No, it's come to nothing. Nesta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice interception, well timed. Kvaratskhelia. Mbappe threads one in. That ball looks a good one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has ended up in no man's land.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Hullet. And here's Mbappe. Davids. Tries to play it through. Hullet. Del Piero. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Oh, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. Takes a shot! And that's in! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He's a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Owen. Oh, super find. And that pass just didn't quite work. Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? And he's gone backward here. Hullet is onto this. It's a sharp pass. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Pele, and he cuts out the supply. He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
So we've reached the hour mark. Conte. Bellingham. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Dida claims it without any fuss.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 8, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 15, Hullet. Substitutions taking place.
Besiktas perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Baggio. Good read, needed to be. Davids. Now, what about a counter-attack? Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rafinha. And that is expertly dealt with. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Besiktas certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rui Costa tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Disappointing. Very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's having a good look here. And he's well positioned here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Totti, great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best. No, that's been intercepted.
Besiktas surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well read, and the danger is averted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Totti. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Roberto Baggio. That is good alertness.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rafinha. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. And we're done. What a game, a contest of